Hello everyone, welcome back to FTB Basics. As always, this is the Eccentrician, and here we're going to go ahead and continue on with our red power explanation. This time we're going to go with our next alloy furnace recipe, which is brass. So as for brass here, basically copper and tin. Very good here. Let's go ahead and place some slab here, and this, if we put 3 copper, 1 tin in here, that's what it's going to use up here. We're going to get 4 pieces of brass. So very much good stuff here. Alright, so there's 4 brass. Awesome stuff. So brass can be used for a few things, namely for tubes here, or it can be used for frames, which is a little bit more advanced. I'm not going to cover those within FTB Basics. So let's see, what we're going to do here is go ahead and craft some of these. So in our project table we've got glass here. Let's go ahead and put our brass in here in our pipe fashion here. That'll get us 8 pneumatic tubes. Awesome. Alright, so then we just place some of these in the world here, and yep, they of course connect up to each other, and they look a little bit better in my opinion than the Buildcraft pipes, but that's my opinion here. Awesome stuff. Cool. So moving right along here. Okay, now for a little bit of explanation as to what these particular pieces of equipment do. So what I have right here is a transposer. This is a hungry chest from Thaumcraft that I'll get into a little bit later. And I have some regular chests here, one nearly full, one of them empty. Cool. So what happens here is the tubes basically deposit any items in it into its nearest available inventory. So let's go ahead and place a timer going here. That'll set off our transposer, and then let's throw some cobblestone into this hungry chest. Okay, so that should set off our... Okay, why is it not doing that? Be right back. Okay, so apparently I had 2 problems here. One, I actually needed redstone on here, and I placed this incorrectly. So yeah, the opening here is the input for the transposer, or in this case, filter. So yeah, next let's go ahead and grab us our chest here, and put our cobblestone, and in we go. Okay, so then, oh yeah, that's right. Yep, basically it places it in nearest available inventory. So if we put our inventory here full, let's go ahead and put 1 piece of cobble in here. And there we go. Okay, now see, it skips over this one because this one's full. It doesn't have available inventory for cobble. So very good. So that's the very basics of how this works. Now if we went ahead and placed a chest up here, it would actually evenly distribute the cobble between these 2 chests because they are equivalent in distance. So yeah, so that you have to watch out for. Very good. Okay, let's go ahead and say, for instance, you want this chest over here as a buffer, or something, an overflow I should say, when, say, this chest is full of dirt or cobble. So what we can do here is actually, let's put 1 tube up top here, 1 tube there. Now, that's what this is for, the restriction tube. Now, the restriction tube is made pretty simply out of there. Okay, simply by a pneumatic tube and adding an iron ingot. Okay, so this restriction tube, what it does is it acts as a really long tube. So say you wanted this one to have cobble, or this one to have cobble before this one does. So what you can do is place this one in here, and this chest will act as though it is farther away than this one, even though they are equidistant at this point, simply because of this restriction tube. Very good. So that is one simple way of having a nice little overflow chest, and without having to worry about distance within the chest. Very good. Alright, one last piece of tube here. This is actually a redstone tube. So with that we can actually carry a redstone signal between tubes, which is really cool and really nice with machines and making things compact. So you don't have to run wires to each and every machine. You can actually do that with any of the tubes. So with that, you just need to just take your pneumatic tube and add a piece of redstone. There we go. Get your redstone tube, and then let's go ahead over here. Let's replace this tube here with our redstone tube. Very good. And then let's connect it up, shall we? I just so happen to have a jacketed wire, regular red alloy wire, and let's take this timer. Yoink. Cool. So what we can do, take our red alloy wire right here, and our jacketed wire, and it connects right up. Cool. So just like in last episode, yeah, we put the red alloy wire to connect it up to regular red alloy, and there's our timer. And then very good. This makes for a little bit more compact designs when you're running a network such as this, and very much awesome stuff. It looks nice too. Very good. Alright, let's have a little demonstration as to some functionality for this tube, shall we? So let's go ahead and place down an alloy furnace here. Now the alloy furnace is a little bit different than the regular furnace or most of the other forge compatible machines here, in that it uses the left and right side as well as the top for its inputs and outputs, as compared to the top, bottom, and side. So with that, let's see, the pneumatic tube here, come on, here, and here are going to be, for that, this is going to be input for, come on, you off. I need to get back into creative, please, thank you. Okay, so yeah, the side here is going to be the input for our coal or other burnables. Top is for our inputs here in the alloy furnace here, and that is going to be output. Yep. So that's how it works. So let me see about getting a little bit more set up here. Okay, I think I've got it pretty much figured out here. So I have chest for input. I'm going to basically be putting some tracks and some burnables, the acacia wood planks, or slabs, pardon, in this case, in here, and they're going to be put in there and then pulled out using this transposer and into this output chest. Very good. So I have me some redstone tubes here. I need to go ahead and dig down here, put me some jacketed wire down here just to connect these. I do want to have these connected to one piece of timer here, so I want to connect all of these. Very good. And let's put our timer down there, shall we? Okay. Up. Don't do that. Where's my grass block? Thank you. Okay, grass block. Red alloy wire. I'll connect that. And then we're going timer. Make sure all of those are very good. And lever. Just to turn everything off when I want to. There. Okay. Let's see, with that we just need tube going in there. Very good. Now, you know what? I'm going to need a filter there and there. Filter. Filter. Okay. So, I need to place that over here and over there. Okay. Cool. So, in this filter, we're going to have, let's see, that's going to the top. I'm going to put a piece of track in there. And in this filter, we're going to have our burnables, our wood planks, and let's put them all in here. Okay. And then let's turn this up. Now, about 3 seconds. Very good. Alright, with that, let's go ahead and turn it on. So yeah, that's going to pull out all of these. Very good. And this is actually going to reclaim our stuff here. Yeah. Alright. So this is going to just keep going here. Oh, there it goes. Alright. So yeah, this is basically going to reclaim our tracks into iron. And it's going to basically fire whenever there's 8 tracks in here. So that works actually quite nicely. And it's pretty much automatic. You just need to put your stuff in this chest. And, oh yes, one other thing about these tubes. When your inventory that it's trying to go to is full, it's actually going to bounce back into the nearest machine that it tried to enter into. Or at least into the nearest available inventory. So that is one good thing. So it actually has an automatic cutoff. So very nice. Well, there you have the basics of your tubes and tube systems here. I, for one, like using tubes in item systems simply because they are a little bit faster than the Buildcraft tubes, and they are more intelligent, which is really nice. And with that, I'll go ahead and end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed, and look forward to the next one.